Imagine a song so powerful it climaxes at the top of the charts, yet the very artists behind it doubted its success. This is exactly what happened with the Rolling Stones' classic, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. On September 9, 1965, this track claimed the #1 spot on the UK singles chart, marking the band's fourth chart-topping hit in their native Britain. Although it had already dominated the US Billboard Hot 100 for 4 consecutive weeks, the journey to acclaim in the UK was anything but straightforward. But here's where it gets controversial. The song's suggestive lyrics made British radio stations hesitant to play it, sparking a nearly underground rise before it could become a mainstream sensation. I Can't Get No Satisfaction is unquestionably one of the Rolling Stones' most iconic and enduring songs. Over 6 decades later, it still resonates globally as a defining track of their career and was notably their very first #1 hit in the United States. Yet despite this monumental success across the Atlantic, its initial reception in the UK was fraught with resistance. The track was first released in the US on June 4, 1965, accompanied by the B-side, The Under-Assistant West Coast Promotion Man. It wasn't until August 20th that the song was introduced in the UK, this time paired with The Spider and the Fly. Upon its UK release, many mainstream British radio outlets refused to broadcast the single, largely due to the provocative line, trying to make some girl, which was seen as potentially objectionable by censors and DJs alike. Pirate radio stations, however, embraced the tune enthusiastically, helping it cultivate a dedicated underground following. This grassroots popularity quickly propelled the song into mainstream recognition, and within less than a month, it soared to #1 on the official UK singles chart. Here's the part most people miss. Despite Satisfaction becoming a massive hit, not everyone within the Rolling Stones was fond of it at first. Bill Wyman, the band's former bassist, shared an interesting behind-the-scenes story, revealing that both Keith Richards and Mick Jagger initially opposed releasing the track as a single. According to Wyman, a vote was held among band members, their manager-producer Andrew Oldham, and RCA studio engineer Dave Hassinger to decide their next single. The count was 5 votes in favor and 2 against, with Mick and Keith firmly in the minority. Mick Jagger himself has openly discussed his initial reluctance. In a 1975 interview with People magazine, he famously said, "I'd rather be dead than sing Satisfaction when I'm 45. Flash forward several decades, and Jagger, now in his 80s, continues to perform the song regularly, showing how much his perspective evolved. 2 decades after that candid admission, Jagger reflected on the song's impact in a Rolling Stone interview. He acknowledged the necessity of having a standout track, especially as a British band aiming to break into the American market, which was massive and influential. It was very impressive the way that song and the popularity of the band became a worldwide thing, he shared, underscoring how Satisfaction not only shaped the band's career, but also had a profound cultural resonance. So, how important is a single hit in defining an artist's legacy? And what do you think about artists initially resisting their own now iconic songs? Do you believe an artist's doubts can sometimes enhance a song's mystique, or do they risk undermining their work? Let's dive into this fascinating discussion. Share your thoughts below.